Hello friends, I'm Dilip Bapat, Victor Uniform number 3 Uniform Echo Lima, once again with you. Now what you are watching is my Ocean Digital 23F Wi-Fi Internet Radio. Now I'm showing you backside of this radio. There is a indicator for charging. Now see, when that charge is completed, this light turns green. So I have just now finished charging this radio. Now that light is turned green. That means battery of this radio, which is inside built in, is fully charged. See, otherwise that glows with red. Now I will go to front side of this radio. There is one see, this is the headphone jack. You can listen stereo reception via this jack. World receiver, Ocean Digital. Now I will dislodge this pin as radio is full charge. Now this is the front side of this radio. These are the buttons. Now I will show you the tuning of this radio, reception rather. Okay, now see friends, this radio front side Ocean Digital 23F. There are two models of this radio, Ocean Digital 23D and this one is 23F. 23D means DAB plus DAB radio, digital audio broadcast. This digital audio broadcast is not available in India. That is right now running in some part of USA and especially in UK and European nations or other European countries. Now see, this is top side of this radio. These are the four buttons you will see on the top side of radio. If you will press this button, then radio will come on, power on. See, now I am doing exactly the same. Now radio is powered on. So now favorite, see, this is the favorite knob and these are the three favorite stations you can say on this radio. So I am turning that. After pressing this favorite, you will get to listen favorite station. This is Al Jazeera, English news. One more good feature is that there is a volume knob for this radio.
Al Jazeera, wherever you are.
Well, you're watching Al Jazeera, a reminder of our top stories this hour. Niger's coup leaders have until Sunday to cede power and return to civilian rule, according to a deadline set by West African nations. The region's defense chiefs have drawn up a plan
we'll
for
go
possible
to
military intervention if Niger's generals
this is the
don't
second
reinstate the
station,
democratically elected
favorite
president.
station. See, straightway going to that. This is BBC Radio 4.
To be able to run the country. And more, when you look at either the Nigerian coup or the similar coups that have actually happened in the last
beautiful
30
audio
months, you see the issue of security
this,
features, and as the presidential guards have also been very involved. At least
if
2
you will
out of 3
listen
of
this
these
via
coup d'etat,
earbuds,
they all come with the
great
ability
audio
to
you will
put
get
boots
to
on the
listen.
ground and be able to curtail this insecurity challenge. It's the belief that they believe they can do it, and the fact that they
third one. This is BBC World Service.
Answer that. We'll need to define what a PAC and a super PAC is. I can tell you it stands for Political Action Committee, but I'm going to hand over to Liz to tell us a bit more about how they work.
These political action committees are one of these unique American things that we have in our system, basically to help campaigns from the outside. And they are outside organizations. They are not supposed to directly coordinate with the campaigns here in the United States. Who usually have worked in some capacity with the candidate or in politics here in the U.S.
To go to the question, the guts of this question from Elizabeth Wilson, you're wondering whether this money...
I've saved Australia Broadcasting Corporation, Radio Romania, SLBC, Singapore Radio.
After the latest round of violence prompted by the assassination of a senior security commander of the mainstream Fatah movement on Sunday. But one official, Colonel Munir Makdah, tells us there is a decision not to resolve the situation militarily.
English radio stations.
There is no decision for military showdown.
Transmissions. You will get on this radio.
ಸೂರ್ಯ ಚಂದ್ರ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಹಗಲು ಬರದೆ ಇದ್ರೂನು ಲೈಟ್ ಕಂಬಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರು ಕಟ್ತೀವಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಊರಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಾರು ಆಯ್ತೀವಿ.
So often destroys what it seeks. It's again a fantastic work of social history, and as we've said many times in this slot, just a different way of analysing how things have changed without going to a formal textbook.
Yeah, and I have eaten in restaurants where it's very difficult to tell the difference between the texture of a pizza and a duvet.
This is CNN.
Fast and affordable. Plus, it gets shipped right to my front door. Because after all, some things are just better at home. Visit lemonadehealth.com.
I'm Jim Bitterman in Paris, and this is CNN.
Okay, now one more feature I will show you.
Go inside the
inventive you can use this radio as table watch also.
Trends
See.
of the Africa you need to know now.
In southern Africa, witness the beauty, diversity, and natural wonder of fly fishing.
My mind just goes
Indian
blank,
Standard
and I'm
Time.
just in that moment. There's nothing else except
So
you
very
and that
nice
fish.
display.
Inside Africa on CNN.
Via this,
in association with
you
Zenith
can
Bank.
An
in-depth look at the most important discoveries in tech.
This is AI
Favorite
playing
station
AI.
also you can
How they've
listen
helped
via
change
alarm,
our lives for good.
or there is the regular alarm also for this
And the
radio.
young innovators working to make them even better.
Vintage arcade games like these help spawn early artificial intelligence, but
So lots of features.
Community dedicated to growing innovative businesses, offering resources, a diverse workforce, modern infrastructure, and more. Information available at pearlandedc.com. Innovation lives here.
But then local FM stations you can listen via.
So let's go back in time. We talked a little bit
antenna.
about Byrne and Ebony and their quest
Without
that they're
any
on.
internet.
Let's go back in time to kind
So
of
this is also
like just
great
before
thing.
early Roaring 20s
If
jazz
you
era in New
don't
York.
have any
Before we get into who Josephine is, who's a really interesting character in this book,
network
let's
in
talk
your
about this kind
home,
of piano player named Freddie
then
that we
you can
meet
listen
in
this
the
radio
olden
on
days of New
FM.
York.
Absolutely.
Without Wi-Fi.
Freddie is my homeboy.
And
He
there
is
is
my
the
friend. I want to go have a
18650
beer with
Li-ion
Freddie.
battery built in.
Just the great, I mean, bright-eyed,
So
optimistic,
that gives you
decent
almost
musician. I wouldn't say phenomenal, but he's a decent musician. He can hold his own. You know, he's playing in a jazz combo in New York, and on a Tuesday night or whatever.
Japan airport straight away.
The things that.
ATC Japan is also available.
Orlando's news and talk.
The Mark Lee Van Camp and Robin Show.
So
I'm
friends,
David Van
thank you
Camp.
very
There's
much for
Scott
watching.
Robbins.
I'm
Jamie
Dilip
Mark Lee is on
Bapat,
special
Victor
assignment. He'll
uniform
be
number
back
3 uniform
well rested and tanned
So
on Monday.
73 is bye
So
bye
Trump
from
has now been
Alibag
indicted
near
3
Mumbai,
times. A fourth
Maharashtra,
one out of
India.
Georgia is probably coming soon.
Very
And
nice
CNN doesn't seem to
reception
think that's
without
enough.
any
I couldn't
interruption.
believe this when I heard it. They
No
have
noise,
seriously
no
gone back
haze,
to the
nothing
Russia
doing.
well.
Crystal clear
Now,
reception.
This is incredible. Listen, this is John Berman from CNN.
The new CNN report indicates